Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Solano County chapter of Links Incorporated 2025-26 Scholarship Application Virtual Overview. My name is Chantel Brumfield, and I am this year's Scholarship Chair. Today, we'll be going over everything you need to know to complete your application. So, two things that we want to point out before we get started. One, if you're looking on a way to access the actual application, take out your phone and scan the QR code here, and it will take you directly to the application. Secondary, you could go to the website at www.solanocountylinks.org and you can access the application there. Welcome, class of 2026. We are super excited to continue our journey of excellence in our scholars here in Solano County. This scholarship has been offered for over 30 years now. We have already awarded $185,000 in scholarships for the 7 counties right here in Solano County. And we look forward to being able to continue that process with you. So let's get started. Step 1, let's check your eligibility. We want to begin by asking you 3 questions. First, are you an African American high school graduating senior class of 2026? 2, are you in Solano County Unified School Districts? That includes Benicia, Dixon, Fairfield, Suisun, Travis, Vallejo, and Vacaville. Third question, are you headed to a 4-year college? Now, if you have answered yes to all 3 of these questions, you are eligible, and we invite you to proceed to apply. Secondary, step 2, gather all of the materials needed. So there are 5 steps that are required to really complete this application process. Step 1, the online application. Again, we have given you and shown you how to access the application. It's your job to complete the application. Step 2 is to write your essay. Your essay must be 1 to 2 pages typed. Now, all of this is digital, so you'll be typing right into your computer and you'll upload your document into the actual application itself. 3, you have to retrieve 3 recommendation letters. And those recommendation letters, we can go into it a little deeper a little later here, but they should come from teachers, mentors, or people who know you best. 4, we need an official transcript. That can come sealed, it can come from a digital format, but most importantly is that you want to be able to take the document and upload it into the application itself. 5th, we need a wallet-sized photo of you. Now, we ask that you make this the best photo that you have, and if you have already taken your senior pictures, this is a perfect opportunity to show off your headshot. Now, a pro tip for everyone who's paying attention, who wants to get this done and take the time that you have right now to get it done right, start now. Start asking for your recommendations and your transcripts now, because those are the things that you can't control. Step 3, well, these are still step 2. We're going to go a bit into the actual essay itself. So the requirements that it's type is 1 to 2 pages. The question or the topic at hand is why you want to pursue higher education. The world wants to know. And our committee wants to know especially. This should be double space, 12 font. This is recommended, but it's also preferred. Now, a few tips, again, because we've been doing this for 30 years, is we want you to be authentic. Share your story. Now, we know we're living in a digitally integrated space where everything has AI and technology attached to it. And even in that, we want you to be authentic in what you're saying. Explain your goals and your dreams, things that you can repeat in person. We want to make sure you're mentioning any challenges that you've had to overcome. You know, we've been through a lot in the world. There's a lot going on in this country. There's a lot going right on in the community and even into the comforts of your household. We want to know anything that you've had to overcome. We want to understand your connection with education and how it's dynamic in your future. And more importantly, This is a big one. Proofread very carefully. We are a board of educators and teachers and people who are academic scholars at the highest level, and we expect that to be represented in your writing as well. So, this essay is your chance to tell us who you are beyond your grades. We want to hear your voice, understand your journey. And those are the things that are going to inspire us. Now, your recommendation letters, I said that we'll get into a little deeper of who you should ask. Well, teachers, that's the easy understanding. Go to your favorite teachers, teachers who know you best. Go to your school counselors. If you're into sports, go to your coaches. If you're a part of any kind of extracurricular club in or out of school, go to your club advisors. Are you part of community activities or community organizations? Well, you want to go to community leaders and mentors. This can be in your churches, your community organizations that you volunteer with, any kind of fraternity, sororities that you're actively doing activities with, from debutantes to botillions to debate clubs to Omega Gents, anything that you're a part of that represents you in or out of school, we want you to go to them. And especially if you have employers, you have jobs that you've been working, this is a great representation of who you are, your character. And again, give yourself the space to make sure that the people you're asking recommendations for are probably going to be most popular with other people asking them for recommendations too. So give yourself some time. We suggest that you give them a 2-week window and a deadline to yourself so you can gather and make sure that you get your applications complete. Now, same thing is true when you're gathering your transcripts. This should be pretty easy. You go into your office, your counseling office, you request a transcript. These are then take a copy of your official transcript, upload it into the system, and we should be able to, number one, see your grade point average, understand your rankings amongst your class, and see just the kind of classes and things that you've been taking just to give a better picture, because we want to know beyond your grade point average and beyond the essay that you write who you are. And again, think this is a no-brainer here, but we want to have a photo of you because just in case you are selected as one of our 2026 recipients, we want to make sure you are displayed in our book. That gives us time as a committee to make sure that we are printing on time, we get our information to the committee who needs it most, and by the time it's time to celebrate you on April 11th, should you be awarded a scholarship, that everyone gets to see you as well. So step 3 here is to actually then, after you completed all of those steps, submit your application. If you go through and you take time to understand what your checklist looks like, which is, again, you have the application, you have your essay, you have your 3 recommendation letters, you have your official transcript that you can upload, and your wallet side photo. Submit all of this into our digital form, press submit before the deadline, which is March 6th. Few other important dates to remember is start working on this now. Time is of an essence. Depending on when you're listening to this video, you may have 3, 2, 1 week available before the deadline is upon us. Come March 9th through the 27th, we'll be making our outreach to applicants who we have gone through as a committee and identified as ones who are in the running for the scholarships, so we can do an interview. Again, that's why it's important that whatever you write in your essay and it's visualized in your transcript, that we have a great basis of what we're going to be discussing, because we want to know who you are. And April 11th is the day of the luncheon. That's the day that everyone finds out if they're getting a scholarship and for how much. So add these dates to your calendar and start preparing. Now, how do you prepare for the interview? Well, number one, secret here is to be yourself, be authentic. We selected you because on paper, you represent what excellence in a scholar looks like for us. And it may have been a very, very hard process of us being able to nail down who we're going to accept. So this interview is your opportunity to shine. So there'll be a panel of Link sisters who will be asking you questions based on your essay and based on the things that you submit. And just tips: make sure you show up professionally. Make sure you arrive early. Bring copies of your own essay. So therefore, when you're reading through it, you know exactly what you said. And so when we're asking questions, you're on point, but you don't allow your nerves to get in your way. Be yourself, be confident, and practice the common questions. Again, remember, we want you to succeed here. The interview conversation is not a test, but it's an ability for us to know who you are. So relax, be yourself, and let your personality shine through. Now, should you have any questions, we are here to help you because we want you to be successful. Because why? Your success is our success. And when we're able to be successful together, we have a lot to celebrate in our community. So again, here's the link for the actual application. A few common questions that may pop up even through this process is, if you're not attending it for your college, are you able to still apply? And no is the response to that question. Number 2 is, when will you be selected for an interview or even contacted for an interview? It will definitely happen after March 6th and during the period of March 9th through the 27th. Now remember, your future starts here. We're here to help you unlock what your future is going to look like, and we want to be a part of that process. We believe in you, so now show us what you got. This is a competition for scholars in Solano County chapter, in Solano County, and our chapter is going to be here to celebrate. Deadline is March 6th. We can't wait to receive your applications. Again, this is Chantel Brumfield. You have my information by email at Solano County Chapter of Links at gmail.com. Please share any questions that you have. Feel free to reach out on the website. And anyone that you may be connected to who knows a link in Solano County chapter, please reach out because we are linked in friendship and connected in service. Good luck to you all.